Hey, shalom everybody. This is Brother B. Trey from the 315 Israelite Ministry. Just want to say shalom to all the brothers and sisters out there in the truth and everybody that's searching for truth. Hope everybody's, doing well out there. Keep striving no matter what. There's a lot of evil people in this world, a lot of evil spirits. Strive no matter what, because the devil just want to see you fall. So keep striving and pray to the Most High, that the Most High, give you encouragement and give you confidence through all struggle, and that the Most High will bless you, and prolong your days. Alright, so I just want to say shalom, and I want to say I can't find my memory card to my camera, so right now I'm recording on my phone, so the quality of the video might be poor. Also on my memory card that I can't find is the third part to the lesson I recently uploaded on this page. That lesson is entitled Understanding Jeremiah 14:2, where I proved that the majority of the so-called black Hebrew Israelites are teaching false doctrine. They believe that according to Jeremiah 14:2, all the Jews are of dark skin, which I do believe that the majority of Jews are of dark skin, but you can't use Jeremiah 14:2 to prove that. And if you are, you're teaching false doctrine. So once I find the memory card, I'm going to upload the third part to the lesson. And I encourage everybody to go to the first two parts that I did on this page, and view the lesson and understand the truth. Alright? So now, today what I'm going to go into is a quick lesson. This lesson is going to be really quick. It's going to be controversial. I'm going to prove that Esau, which a lot of people believe is the so-called white man, I'm going to prove that Esau did not eat red meat. Again, I'm going to prove that Esau did not eat red meat just by reading the story of Esau, selling his birthright. What did he sell his birthright for? We will see. A lot of so-called black Hebrew Israelites believe that Esau sold his birthright for red meat. Let's see. So I'm gonna use two sources. I'm gonna use the King James Version Bible. We're gonna go into the verse that a lot of these so-called black Hebrew Israelites use, and we're gonna read the story of Esau selling his birthright and see what food Esau sold his birthright for. The second source I'm going to go into is the Strong's. The Strong Concordance. To get key words out of this story to see what kind of food Esau sold his birthright for. Now, yeah, this is something small, a small topic, but it's about truth. It's about truth. And let's get into this truth. Let's get into the first verse. They use one verse to try to prove that Esau ate red meat, which is nowhere contained in the scriptures. But first, let's go to 1 Thessalonians. Let's go to 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 21. It says, prove all things. Hold fast that which is good. So you must prove all things. That's what we must do. We got to prove what is truth. We just can't tell somebody what we want them to believe. We got to show them. We got to prove to them what we believe. Can these black Hebrew Israelites prove that Esau ate red meat? No, they cannot. It's nowhere contained in the scriptures. Now, let's go to the one verse that they use, which is the book of Hebrews, chapter 12, verse 16. This is the verse that they use to try to prove that Esau ate red meat. Let's go to Hebrews, chapter 12, and we're going to start at verse 16. Again, Hebrews, chapter 12, verse 16. Check this out. It says, lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, who for one morsel of meat sold his birthright. Y'all see that? So a lot of these so-called black Hebrew Israelites will read that verse and say, see that? Esau sold his birthright for meat. It was red meat. Don't they like they meat red? They don't like it well done. They like it, they like that red. They like the blood. They eat bloody stuff. So Esau must be the so-called white man. Don't the so-called white men eat red meat? Don't they like they meat bloody? Look at that. Esau also like his meat bloody. This is red meat. But it does not say that. Let's read this verse again. Hebrews chapter 12, verse 16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau. Right? So it's talking about Esau. How he's a fornicator and a profane person. Right? Esau. Let's keep reading. Who, for one morsel of meat, sold his birthright. Now, does it say red meat? No, it does not. Let's look into the Greek. Because we all know that the New Testament was written in Greek. So let's go into the Greek. Let's go into our Strongs. And let's see what this word meat means. Because Esau did not sell his birthright for red meat. Or like a bloody steak. How do I know that? Just read the story when Esau sold his birthright. And you'll find out what Esau sold his birthright for. So let's go into the Greek. We're going to go into the Greek. It's the Greek word 1035. Now check this out. This is Greek 1035. It says brosis. Right? That's the Greek word. Check this out. It says food. That's what that word meat means. It means food. Let's go back to this verse. Hebrews chapter 12 verse 16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person, that's Esau, who for one morsel of food sold his birthright. Now, let's see what kind of food Esau sold his birthright for. Was it red meat? Was it a bloody steak? Or a bloody hamburger? Like a lot of these so-called black Hebrew Israelites say? Well, let's find out. Let's go to Genesis. We're going to go to Genesis chapter 25. All the way back in the beginning. Where this story is contained. We're going to go to Genesis chapter 25 verse 29. Again, Genesis chapter 25 verse 29. Check out what this says. And Jacob sod pottage, and Esau came from the field, and he waxed faint. So you see that? So Esau waxed faint. So basically Esau just came from the field. He was tired. He was really tired, and he was getting hungry. And it's going to say that. This is verse 30. And Esau said to Jacob, feed me. See that? So Esau came from the field. He was real tired, about to faint. He was hungry. So he told Jacob, feed me. Esau told Jacob, feed me. It says, I pray thee, with the same red pottage. It doesn't say a bloody steak, brothers and sisters. It doesn't say a bloody hamburger. It says red pottage. Right? Now let's look up that word pottage. That's the Hebrew word 5138. Again, the Hebrew word 5138. Let's see what this says. Check this out. It says 5138. Nazaid. That's the word. Now check out what it says. It says soup. That's what it means. It means soup. So when you go to Genesis chapter 25 and you read verse 30 and it says, I pray thee with that same red pottage, it's talking about soup. Red soup. So let's read that verse again. Verse 30. And Esau said to Jacob, feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage, or red soup, for I am faint. Therefore was his name called Edom. Check this out, verse 31. And Jacob said, sell me this day thy birthright. So Jacob told Esau, okay, sell me your birthright. Verse 32. And Esau said, behold, I am at the point to die, and what profit shall this birthright do to me? So Esau's like, well, man, this birthright not going to do nothing to me, so alright, I might as well sell my birthright. I'm hungry, I'm about to die. This birthright ain't going to do nothing to me. Verse 32. And Jacob said, swear to me this day. And he sware unto him, and he sold his birthright unto Jacob. So Esau sold his birthright unto Jacob. Now check out this. Verse 34. Then Jacob gave Esau bread and pottage of lentils. What is that word pottage? It's soup. So Esau sold his birthright for some bread and for some soup. And when you Google lentils, those are beans. You ever heard of lentil beans? When you go to Wegmans or a local grocery store, lentils are beans, and they're red. That's what Esau sold his birthright for bread and soup. It never said a bloody steak or a bloody hamburger or some bloody meat. It never said that. Hebrews 12 and 16, it's that Greek word is meat. Or the word meat, the Greek word there is food. And when you go back to the story of Esau selling his birthright to Jacob, he sold his birthright, like it says in verse 34, for bread and for some soup. It never said bloody meat. So I hope everybody got encouraged with that, the small lesson. And understand that it's good to study. And watch out for those who calling themselves elders and black Hebrew Israelites, and these are just names. Shalom, everybody. Most High bless.